Hey guys, this is Dennis McDonald. I'm the youth pastor at New Hope, and I am so glad that I could share with you today for TRT. I wish we were at the school. Obviously, we're not, but I'm so thankful for the technology we have to be able to connect over the internet. As we go in today, as we dive in, I wanted to share this little joke with you. This guy broke into this house. He was trying to grab stuff. As he got in, he went through the window and he snuck in, and it was dark. And so as he got in, he hears his voice. He said, "Jesus is watching." And he's like freaked out. No one's supposed to be there. Takes another couple steps and he hears it again. "Jesus is watching." So he flips his flashlight on, shines it right in the direction he heard it from. There's this bird in this cage, big old parrot. And he hears it go one more time. "Jesus is watching." He's like, "Oh, it's just the dumb bird. I'm fine." Well, he turns around and there's this massive Rottweiler right there. And he goes, "Sick him, Jesus." So I have no idea what that's supposed to correlate with our lesson today, but I just thought it was funny. Growing up and stuff, we've all heard Jesus is watching. Jesus is watching you. You cannot ever, get away with things because Jesus is watching. On top of that, I think it's even crazier to think that Jesus knows everything. Like, not that he's just watching me, but he knows why I'm doing what I'm doing. And in the New Testament, Jesus said that even the number of hairs on your head, God knows. He's got them numbered. He understands how many hairs you have. Some of you have a lot. Some of you don't have as much. I have a whole face of hair as well as a head of hair. So I have a ton, right? He knows the number of all this hair. It's crazy for me to think. Psalm 139 says this. It says, "O Lord, you have searched me and know me. You know when I sit down and when I rise up. You discern my thoughts from afar. You search out my path and my lying down and are acquainted with all my ways. Even before a word is on my tongue, behold, O Lord, you know it altogether. You hem me in before me, behind me and before me, and you lay your hand upon me." My pages didn't turn. "Such knowledge is too wonderful for me to know. I cannot contain it." It's crazy to think that God knows everything about us, that he knows all of our sin, all of our intentions, whether they're good or bad. And yet he still loves us. John 3:16 says, "For God so loves the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him will not perish, but have everlasting life." And so God not only knows us, but he still loves us through all of our junk. And he sent his son to die to save us, to pay the penalty that we deserved because of our sin. And so he knows us through and through and still loves us anyways. And so I want a couple questions for you to ask yourself today. How does it make you feel to know that God knows every detail about your life and still loves you? Like, how does that make you feel? When was the last time you asked God to search your heart? Take a few minutes today and do that. And how can you take action? What's one thing you can do in your life based on what you've heard from God today, or maybe what you have read here or heard in this lesson? Guys, I'm so thankful I can share with you today. Have a great one. We'll see you soon. God bless.